Minasan konnichiwa und willkommen. And today we're going to be doing another facts video. But this time, I'm doing more movie facts. Let's begin, shall we? M. Blythe, Vanessa Brown, Joan Evans, Rhonda Fleming, Colleen Gray, Jane Griffiths, Jean Marie, Vivian Lee, Joan Taylor, Jane Russell, and Audrey Hepburn were all considered for the role of Nefertiti before Anne Baxter got the part in the Cecil B. DeMille picture, The Ten Commandments. Anne Baxter was really good in the film, but Audrey Hepburn would have been perfect in that role of Nefertiti. You know, having the love scenes between Audrey Hepburn and Charlton Heston. But Anne Baxter was really good in the part. Yes, Giorgio was the only motion picture Luciano Pavarotti ever did. And of course the movie was a box office bomb. And it was released in North America on September 24th, 1982. In the German, Japanese, and Italian dubbed versions of Audrey Hepburn movies, she is dubbed over by Uta Hamland / Marion Degler, Masako Ikeda, and Maria Pia de Mayo, respectively. Yep. Uta Hamland / Marion Degler in Germany, Masako Ikeda from Japan, and Maria Pia de Mayo from Italy. King Kong was the first movie to receive audio commentary on the Criterion Collection Laserdisc. I believe the other one being Citizen Kane with Orson Welles. Godzilla, or Gojira, is the only Japanese superstar in Japan to receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And of course, there's another Japanese superstar, and that's Gamera. Margaret Hamilton was once a kindergarten teacher before she was immortalized as the Wicked Witch of the West in The Wizard of Oz, known in Japan as Azunomaho Tsukai. The Cowardly Lion was originally going to be played by the real-life MGM Lion. You know, before Leo the Lion was born. And MGM stands for Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. Disney wanted to make The Wizard of Oz, or Azunomaho Tsukai, but MGM owned the rights to the book. George Cukor, Victor Fleming, and Sam Wood all directed different parts of David O. Selznick's Gone with the Wind, but only Victor Fleming got sole screen credit. Steven Spielberg was the first person to suggest or introduce the PG-13 rating, after parents complained of certain scenes in The Poltergeist and Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, which is actually the prequel to Raiders of the Lost Ark. Martin Scorsese's Raging Bull from 1980 was nominated for 8 Academy Awards. It won 2. Clint Eastwood is the descendant of Mayflower passenger William Bradford. Didn't know that, did you? And Clint Eastwood, or his Japanese dubber Yasuo Yamada, is well known in the Dollars trilogy and the Dirty Harry movies. John Heder from Napoleon Dynamite speaks fluent Japanese, even though Takeshi Kusao does the voice in the Japanese dub. Jodie Foster from David Fincher's Panic Room speaks French, Spanish, Italian, and German. Francais, Espanol, Italiano, and Deutsch. When the first Ninja Turtles live-action movie came out on VHS, there were coupons for Pizza Hut, but they ordered Domino's Pizza in the actual movie. Stanley Kubrick's 2001, A Space Odyssey uses two pieces of public domain music. Also Sprach Zarathustra by Richard Strauss and The Blue Danube Waltz by Johann Strauss, no relation. Alex North was originally going to compose the score for the movie, but it was ultimately not used, because the two pieces of public domain music worked nicely for the movie. You know, The Blue Danube Waltz by Johann Strauss, and also Sprach Zarathustra by Richard, no relation. John Candy from the Home Alone movie, who played Gus Polinski, Polka King in the Midwest, improvised all of his lines. And John Candy was originally going to play Fred Flintstone in the Flintstones live-action movie before he died. And John Candy was eventually replaced with John Goodman. Known that Tesho Genda dubbed over not only John Candy, but also John Goodman. Shrek was originally going to be voiced by Chris Farley before he died in 1997. And of course, Leonardo DiCaprio was also considered before Mike Myers got the part. While in the Japanese dubbed version of the movie, Eddie Murphy's character Donkey is voiced by Koichi Yamadera. While the evil king in the first film in the Latin American Spanish dub is dubbed over by Humberto Velez, the Latin American voice for Homer Simpson. Mrs. Doubtfire was made with a budget of $25 million, but it became a big moneymaker with almost $440 million. And that movie was a big success across the country and across the globe, like Germany, Japan, Sweden, and Brazil. Like in the Japanese versions of Mrs. Doubtfire, you actually hear Koichi Yamadera in the Robin Williams role. In the VHS, DVD, and TV Asahi versions, while Masashi Abata voiced him in the Fuji TV version. If anybody has any Japanese dubbed clips of Mrs. Doubtfire, just let me know. When Jennifer Aniston was 11, she painted a picture that ended up in the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And before anyone talks about anything, Jennifer Aniston is the one who played Rachel on Friends. In the Japanese version of Joe vs. the Volcano, Robert Stack is dubbed over by Mitsuo Chida, while in the Quebec dub, it's Vincent Davy. Toshiro Mifune worked with Akira Kurosawa in 16 movies from 1948 to 1965, like Rashomon, Yojimbo, Seven Samurai, The Hidden Fortress, and Sanjuro. In the German dub of Charlotte's Web, the Hanna-Barbera one, Templeton is dubbed over by Harry Wusterhagen, while in the Japanese dubs, he is voiced by Osami Nabe, Osamu Kato, and Hisashi Izumi. And in the Swedish dub, he is dubbed by Bert-Åke Vork. Jackie Chan didn't like doing the Rush Hour movies, but he got paid a huge amount of money. Jackie Chan speaks 7 languages: English, Japanese, German, Korean, Mandarin, Cantonese, and Thai. He also knows American Sign Language, or ASL for short. I'm more familiar with German, Japanese, and Spanish Latino, along with Swedish and Brazilian Portuguese. Donnie Yen is well versed in Tai Chi, boxing, kickboxing, Jeet Kune Do, a martial art originated by Bruce Lee, Hapkido, Taekwondo, Karate, Muay Thai, Wing Chun, Wushu, Judo, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and wrestling. The Don Bluth adaptation of Hans Christian Andersen's Thumbelina won the Razzie Award for Worst Original Song, and that's Mary the Mole. In the original English audio track of the movie, Miss Fieldmouse is voiced by Carol Channing, but in the Japanese dub, she is voiced by Yuji Mitsuya. That's right, Yuji Mitsuya. Walt Disney's adaptation of Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland, or Alicia en el País de las Maravillas, was originally going to have 30 songs, but only a couple of them were used. Kirsten Dunst had the honor of being listed as one of People magazine's 50 most beautiful people twice, in 1995 and 2002. And when she was a kid, she couldn't pronounce her name right, so she said the name Kiki, like the title character in Kiki's Delivery Service, known in Spain as Nikki, La Prenda de Bruja. Kristen Stewart from the Twilight franchise says her favorite snack is Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I actually like that snack too. You know, Flamin' Hot Cheetos? In 1997, Michelle Yeoh made her first USA movie, Tomorrow Never Dies, with Pierce Brosnan, who is one of the better James Bonds, aside from Sean Connery. Okay, that should be enough for the video for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment, and as always, amigos, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, sayonara, adios, and arrivederci. Make sure you click that bell icon so you'll get notified when I upload new videos. And I'll be back with another video shortly, so stay tuned.